Hey guys, so this is a request from Carly Patterson, which is Beetlejuice Babies, to do a video of all my reborning supplies. So I don't have much, but I have enough to do basic reborning on dolls, and I use all of this stuff a lot. Well, except for like 3 things. So I'm going to start with what's in this bag. This is all the stuff I use every single time I reborn a doll. And pour it out. And there's also supposed to be this in this pile. Okay, so first I have all like different kinds of makeup sponges that are not used for makeup, only reborning. And they're all used. I try to reuse them as best as I can. I need some more. I need more because like I'm totally out. And I have like some more over here. I've like spilled out. But I have tons of these I use for reborning, and I have a white acrylic paint for nail tipping, and sometimes I could like prime it. I have a blue acrylic paint for veining and bruising on monster babies. I have a brown acrylic paint for like bruising on monster babies and for like ethnic dolls. I have this acrylic pencil for veining, which I use most of the time, and I have this tempera paint that I used to use for bruises, but then I found it cracked, so now I just use it on for certain purposes. I never really use it because you're not supposed to use tempera paint. I have this. This is just a sealant that I use for the lips and the nails. I have this red that I use for the main blushing, along with this one. This one's almost out. I need some more red paint as well. And then I also have this matte varnish for acrylic. I use that to keep the paint on. And I have this 91% isopropyl alcohol. I use this as a paint remover for when I want to blend around the paint. It's almost, well, it's like halfway gone, but yeah. And I have this is a brown Play-Doh Plus. If you're wondering what I use this for, I use it for different purposes. If I could get it open, hold on. I use this for different purposes. One, I use it as a sponge. You may think I'm crazy, but whenever you roll it into a ball and you like smooth it over the doll's face, it takes off all of the paint. Not just the paint you put on, but any paint that was on the doll before. So it takes off like basically all of the, if I wanted to fully reborn the doll from scratch, I would take off all of its paint before I started, and I use Play-Doh Plus to do that. And then you just like wash off the doll's face for like the crumbs of Play-Doh. And I also use this if I want to mold like extra features on the dolls, like if I wanted to mold like a scar, or if I wanted to redo their nose or a feature on them, I would use Play-Doh Plus. The reason I use Play-Doh Plus is because regular Play-Doh cracks, and Play-Doh Plus dries almost like acrylic paint does. And it's actually really strong once the matte varnish goes over it. So I have actually done that before. I did it on Aiden, and it worked really well. So yeah, that's all the stuff I actually had in this little bag that I use every time I reborn. Then I also have this acrylic paint. It's more of an aqua blue, but I use it on the monster babies and the fairy babies. I have this little like fabric paint in yellow because I use this whenever I'm trying to make a baby have rosacea or a skin condition to make their skin look more like a preemie complexion. I blend this in on their skin, and it makes it look kind of more yellowish, like they have jaundice or like other things. I have this skin color, this one right here, and it's by Delta. I don't really usually use it unless I'm redoing a doll from scratch, which I rarely do. I have this more kind of yellowy cream colored paint. Can also be used for like skin conditions or possibly tipping, but probably not. I have this glitter paint, which I use for the fairy dolls, which I'm actually currently reborning a fairy, so you guys will get to see that. I have one stick of chalk. I have more in my cabinet, but I just am showing you one because I like to mark, like before I start the dolls, I don't always do this, but sometimes I find it easy to mark places on the doll that I want certain things. I do this with customs. I'll mark on the doll where a certain thing is going to go. So I haven't been doing that lately, but you know. I have a green acrylic paint for the monster baby bruises and other things I find it handy for, because it actually does come in handy sometimes. I have this blue acrylic paint. I think it's gone. I don't use it anymore. I used to use it for veining, but I have a pencil, because you'd be surprised why pencils will come in handy during reborning. I have these two paintbrushes. This one's like dried out, but this one I usually just use makeup sponges, but sometimes I use paintbrushes. I have this red acrylic pencil I sometimes will use for outlining of blushings, but I rarely ever use it. I have a yellow acrylic paint. You'd be surprised where it comes in handy, actually. And a lighter blue for like fairy dolls or for lighter veins that you're not supposed to see as much. I have this pack of these acrylic colored pencils. I've never used them before, but they are supposed to be good for making dolls, so I'm going to use them. And then over here I have this sketching pencil, because if I like write something on the doll before I start, and I can just erase it off, like write something like a detail I want on this certain place of the doll. I have this lighter green. It's like a lime green. It can be used for like really weird bruises or like stuff on fairy dolls. So then over here I have nail polishes, and yes, I do use these nail polishes on me. If you're wondering why I have nail polishes for reborning, you'll find out in a second. So I have this red one. I use this on the monster and vampire babies because it is good for blood, and it stays on after the varnish goes on. I have, let's see, this big crackle top coat I can put over a zombie's eyes, and it'll make their eyes appear really cool. Or I could put it on places to make it look like they've been dirty. So it actually works very well. I have this for the monster baby's eyes. It's like a purplish color. It will black out their eyes completely, but it's good for vampires and zombies. Then I just have a regular, this is a really sequiny bluish blackish color for evil fairies or just monsters, I guess. Then I have this one for the monsters. I could paint over their eyes, or I could do this for the fairies. And then I just have a regular black nail polish I put over the zombie's eyes, or in other places I want to highlight stuff. And for the fairies, I have this sparkly coat I can put on their nails or eyes. This pinkish color, this color, all these different sparkly colors that I would use either on the fairy's nails or eyes. So that's all of my main reborn supplies, but since this is just a video on reborn supplies, I might as well show you all of my blank kits. So I'm going to go ahead and take you guys into the nursery and show you all of my blank doll kits I'm about to paint. Alright, hey guys, so we're in the nursery now, and here are all my blank kits I currently have. I might be getting a few more, and I have a few other blank dolls that I might reborn, but these are the main ones. So there's Joey. He's the Behringer Lucas, and he's blank and ready to reborn. Here's Toby. He's just a Behringer ethnic doll. I'm going to reborn, so hopefully. Noah, he's just a Jesmar baby, ready to reborn. Kenzie, I don't know if I'm reborning her. She's just like a plastic baby doll. If I do, it's going to be a really weird looking reborn. This doll is just a plastic doll. I might reborn her for a friend. It would be like not a proper reborn. It would not be realistic because it has the sleepy eyes, but I still might try it. Oh, and her name is, what's your name? I think I named her Michelle. I don't even know. She doesn't have a name. This is Alice. She's a cloth body doll I'm going to be reborning soon. And this is the monster baby I will be doing. I I'm either going to be making it into a fairy or a monster. So if you guys would like to see it as a monster, comment below. And if you want to see it as a fairy, comment below. Please tell me, like, if you're watching this, just go ahead and just please be nice and comment. Either make it a monster baby or make it a fairy baby. I haven't come up with a name for him yet. And then this guy here, his name is probably going to be like Charlie or something, but I think I'm going to just make him a regular baby. So those are all my blank kits for now. I do have some more that I'm not going to be painting, however. Like, I have Sarah. She's just a My Twin doll. I don't think I'm going to paint her. I'm just going to get rid of her. And I have Blossom. She's a toddler. Well, actually, no. Blossom's already been painted, but her paint's faded a lot. But I have Amber, Jillian, and Emily, but I'm not going to, like, reborn them. I also have Jacob. I'm not going to reborn him either. So these are just the kits. So I'm going to go back into my bedroom with the supplies. So we're back in my bedroom, and this is the bag I keep all the reborning supplies in, and there is all of it. And I keep it in my bedroom because I reborn dolls in my bedroom. I don't do it in my nursery. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye!